Here's a video on how to remove and replace a front wheel hub without removing or damaging the wheel speed sensor or the ABS sensor. As you can see, the strut has been disconnected from the steering knuckle. This is so that I could get access to it from the back side because I'm going to need to make some modifications so we can slide it out. Um, as you can see, the hub overlaps the speed sensor, so if I were to pull it out directly, it would just damage it. Now, of course, I had to remove the axle nut, and then I pushed the CV axle inwards. Now, you might have to hammer that through. If you do that, just make sure you keep the axle nut flush with the axle itself so that the threads don't get damaged.
All right, so with the help of my trusty little Dremel tool here, I was able to cut a little notch in the back of the wheel hub assembly there. So it should easily clear it now. I don't see how it could possibly cause any damage while I pull out the wheel hub assembly. I just got to be careful to pull it out straight, and it should be good. I'm gonna still got a couple of bolts to take out, as you can see on the bottom left and right, but I'm expecting it to work out. So I'm gonna take another video later. I'm gonna have to pause it now because I'm using my phone, not a real camera, or don't have a stand or anything. All right, so I ended up putting the knuckle back onto the strut, and then I hammered it out. And as you can see, the speed sensor, or the ABS sensor, is exactly where it's supposed to be, and it's not damaged, right? So that came out nicely, as you can see. There you go. So it is possible to take out the wheel hub bearing without removing the speed sensor. Now you're probably also wondering if I had to take a notch off to take the old one off. I'd have to notch the new one to put it on. I'm using this Moog wheel hub, and it has a bigger notch right from the factory. So I'm hoping that will be able to clear. I'm going to try and kind of put it in a little bit sideways so that it'll clear the sensor itself. So hopefully that'll work out. If not, then I might have to try and top out the sensor itself, but I'm hoping this will just slide on. Alright, so I put the new one in, and as you can see, it did clear just nicely. It just slid right in. I didn't really even have to play with it all that much. So that's it. If you ever needed a reason to get a Moog wheel bearing, well, now you have one. It's a nice fit. It worked out well for me. I'm quite happy with it. So hopefully it'll last long. All right, that's it from me.